Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey. Today we are bringing you a brand new island tour and we are here in welcome to Sanctuary Hills. Now this is Noble Heart Island, and if you know, this is the sister of Celestine, of one of the persons that we've been doing a lot of island tours of such an amazing place. And Noah Hart always is helping out Celestina. But I'm excited to be here because we are gonna be seeing what her sister's been up to, in her own way, with her own design and her own way on Dinkum, her own take. And that's what is so exciting about this. And I hope that you grab as much inspiration with all the different ideas that you are going to see here today. Okay, so one of the first areas that we are is this amazing area where you can arrive. We got the visitor center right over here, and you can put your tent, you can put your building. This is where all the visitors arrive. If you think about NPC, future NPCs, and it's really cool. It's like our own little area where people arrive, and it's already got your welcome area. You got your little fish, you got your little sitting area, you got a beautiful fountain right over here, or kind of like a little jacuzzi. There's different ways. You got a little steps to go in there, right? Now, one thing that you're gonna see around this island is fish. Fish everywhere. If you know Noble Heart, she loves fish. So you're gonna see fish everywhere. There's like a fish festival going on. It's really exciting, and I love it. I love this idea. Okay, so as we continue to walk, you're gonna notice like the way the roads are made, the way the ramps into leading to the sidewalk or in leading into the building. I really like those little details. We got the jungle store over here, and then right next to it, we got this beautiful flea market. And now, and one of her ideas about this flea market is to keep it like this, keep it overgrown, right? It's just a piece of land that people come in and do a little free market. Maybe they come here every Saturday and they do this, and it's really cool to see. I really like how the grass is growing. It just gives it this unique look, right? It doesn't have to be neat, it doesn't have to be tidy, and I like that. I like that a lot. It's just a very unique take on a flea market style. Now, and that's also a really great way to utilize little areas of pieces of land across your island. If you have a section that you need to do, you don't know what to do, flea markets like that are really great idea to add on into any island or town. Okay, and as you saw, we walk behind John's Good, and I like how people sometimes decorate behind the John Good store with like over product, like extra products or barrels, or you put your fruit crates because it's kind of like overstock, right? I really like that take. And then behind it, we got like this little home or shed situation, and maybe for John back here. And then we have this beautiful also entryway of dock area. This is a way that maybe John is receiving his products, also receives some by the ocean right over here. I really like those little details. It just tells a story. And that's one of the most important things when I believe when we work in Dinkum Islands is what's the story? How are you going from one place to another? Because you're building a town, you're building a city, you're building an island, and all of that is so important to really build that story up. Okay, now we got the original dock where we come in, and I love how she incorporated that right in front of the town hall. It just looks beautiful, looks stunning. I really love it. Then we get to the talker box right over here, and look at this. I really love it's simple, and I like the simplicity of the beautiful waterfall design fountain. Just really nice, and all the cement looks really good. Now, most of the time that we see the talker box, a lot of people do they do it with dark a lot of greenery, right? We use the dark wood to really emphasize more the dark wood. I really like what she did here with the cement, with all the iron fence, and then behind it we go one lower tier, and then we have this beautiful wooden deck back here that you have the seating area. I really like that. And then it's edged out with all the hardwood flower boxes to give you that division. And then you have a little walkway, and then you got the hedges, and then you got again the beautiful iron fence. Is that whole lettering is perfect. I love it. I love it so much. And then it leads you to this like public plaza bandstand area that people can come here. So this is a really great and unique way to build the center, part of the town, right? So you got the bandstand area. As you can see, we got the pool, like a little pool area or recreation area, if you want to call it. We got the talker box right over there. As you can see on the other side, we're gonna go there, but you see already part of the beach over there. That's really nice. And then on the other side, we turn the camera, you start seeing more seating area. This is really smart. You know how she's incorporating all of this area all together. And then this I really love. I like this bridge system that you got going on here. And then it takes you down, and then you get another dock over here, and then this dock leads you into underneath the bridge where you can have boats, jet skis. It's just so cool. And as you can see, look, it takes you all the way to the other side, right where John was. It's just a really cool. It's just really cool. I love these ideas. I love ideas like this. And then we got a beautiful parking lot over here. So, you know, you come to the island, you need to go to John's, you know, you need to have a place to park. Bam, right here. And you got the talker box, you got John's, and all this parking area can be utilized for those buildings or for the bandstand area. And I think this is so smart, right? Making parking lots is also such a great idea for your islands, for your sections, you know, because they take up space. Every parking lot can look very different, right? So you have different ways to make a parking lot: very wide, very skinny, with a lot of trees, very beautiful, with a lot of flowers. That's what parking lots can bring to your island. And also you utilize those spaces that you may don't know what to do. Then think about a parking lot, you know, that you can add into your island for those specific buildings. I just think it's great. Okay, so now we're gonna look over here and we're gonna see the beautiful seating area where people are. You know, this is a little recreation area. You got your bandstand, you got, and people wanna cook, people wanna celebrate. They're gonna see the fireworks, you know, and I love this. We got all the barbecue area. We got like making coffee, making this. It's amazing, amazing. I love the combination, and the bandstand in the middle is really good. You see the steps elevated system, you know, and every bandstand is very unique for everybody's taste, you know, depending on the town that you live, depending on the city, the country, you know, every bandstand is very different. And every time we go to an island, it's amazing what people do with bandstand because they look truly amazing in very unique ways. Okay, so now this leads us to kind of the beach area over here, and I like this right here. And you always pay attention to like the little signs, like how people write ideas, like lifeguard tower. They tell you the time, you know, those also help to tell a story. And then I love this viewpoint right over here. We're up high, we're nice, you can see as you turn the camera. And I love viewpoints like this because they really help you appreciate the town that you're building. I think this is so important in my opinion. And I love lifeguard towers on the beach, really good. And look at this, you can see the whole town, just everything that we just started seeing. Absolutely perfect, absolutely lovely, man. I love this so much. Okay, so now we're gonna go and backtrack, and we're gonna cross over the bridge. And as we cross the bridge, we get this beautiful fountain on the side. I'm in love with that fountain. I just love the design. I love what it brings to the bridge, to the aesthetic. Again, the sidewalks in this town, they're elevated. The road is dug down. That's also a very unique design. Some people like it, everything to be even, other people. And I like this take. It feels a little more realistic to when you are driving on the road and you got a sidewalk next to you. They're always a little more elevated. And I really love the feel of this right here. Now this, you guys know I love museum. And what she's done here, this is such a beautiful museum. I really love this take, and I love the size of it. She managed to do amazing designs, amazing composition in such, in a way, in a small area. You guys know that museums are getting bigger and bigger and bigger as I continue to build them. But look at this. Look at how beautiful she managed to do this. And look at this. Join us for our fish festival. And that's one of the reasons you're seeing a lot of fish everywhere. A lot of fish everywhere. But look at this. Look at this. Look at the museum. I love the elevation. I like it high. I always like museums high. I love the steps. I love the flowers. I love the stone lamps and the croc statues right next to it. And then it's a fish festival. So of course we got some fish here too. And then I love the marble columns, looking really good, just to kind of go with the museum atmosphere. and the way everything is marble on the back. Look at the beautiful fountain on the side, on the back of the National History Museum sign. It just looks so good. This composition, I mean, we can take a picture right here and it looks absolutely beautiful. I just love this. Okay, so we're gonna walk around it and I want you to see these like great ideas. Look at this corner with the tree, with the flower boxes all surrounded with it. Really great how she buried the apple trees. We come over here and you see this fountain design. You got water beds filling in that. We got four little fountains as well. We come around and I like everything is surrounded with water. You know, it's such a great take. It's such a unique take. I love this. I'm taking mental note because I love this. And then this is one of my favorite things right here. The marble pedestal being used as a table. Oh my goodness, I love this idea so much. I just never thought about using the marble pedestal as a table, and you see this in real life. You see this kind of the same table, cement tables out there just like this, surrounded with like some other cement benches sometimes, but using the ottoman like this to sit down, and it's why, and it complements everything that she's done here. This is absolutely brilliant. I love this so much. I just was blown away, and I think this is gonna open the door for a lot of people to use the marble pedestal in such new, unique ways, and I can't wait to see that going forward in so many different islands. And again, we're gonna walk the other side of the museum. There's a little walkway leading you to this bridge, and now this is gonna lead us into the Franklin area. And once again, everybody has a different way to do Franklin, and that's what makes Franklin so special, right? He's a scientist, he's the builder, he's creating the technology. With every update that we get in Dinkum, Franklin is getting more creative, and we hear that in the next update, Franklin is going all out and creating amazing futuristic things. So we are excited, and every time we see somebody working with Franklin and building their area, they bring such a unique take on their version of Franklin and what Franklin means to them. And today we are here, and look at this. Please keep gate closed. Beware of Fritz Harbor. And it's just amazing. I love the warning signs, caution, Franklin Tech Lab, equipment on the side, make it feel scientifically. A lot of people love to use the mushroom stuff just to create that feel. Franklin has his own pet right over here. You see it walking right there, has a little home, and it's just unique. It's always unique, everything, and how people approach Franklin. And every time we go to an island, it's truly unique. But look at this. I love the mushroom around it. I love the iron path as well, leading into the home. And look at the way everything is just fenced in. It does feels like a private area. It just feels like, hey, we gotta be careful when you cross over here. There's stuff going on. But the real magic behind this build is what's behind over here. The experiment that he's doing, and that is such a unique thing, right? Now, this is not the first time we see something like this, but Noble Heart took it to the next level. And when I was here, I was telling her that section that we're about to see very soon, it reminded me of like a Jurassic Park when they have the dinosaurs in cages and they gotta feed. If you remember the first movie, and they're lowering down the cage of the dinosaur and it's going down there, and it's just a feeding frenzy. That's what it reminded me, and that's what this area back here is reminding me of. So let's see. Keep out, authorized personnel only, extreme, aggressive, and you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful back here. But look at this. It does look like a research facility, and that's to me what is so impressive. Creating stuff like this in Dinkum is not easy. Telling that story, getting your imagination to accept what people are building, what they're trying to tell you in this story, right? And this is why, to me, this is so important, and I was blown away by it. Keep clear, specimen drop off. And I was walking over here, and if you look at the kangaroo, you always feel so sad. I always feel so sad. James managed, the developer of Dinkum managed to really touch your heart when you see the kangaroos inside those cages, because it's like, it breaks your heart. It's just so sad. Compared with any other animal, the kangaroo breaks your heart every time you see them in any of those cages. But as you can see, we got a specimen drop off now. What kind of experiment? I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to. I don't know what Noble Heart's doing. I didn't ask too many questions. Look at that. Vi. Oh my gosh, handle with care. Security persons only. Warning, mutation in clothes. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. I didn't ask too many questions, but we got to this cage and something broke out. Something broke out of the wall, as you can see. Yeah, Franklin, what are you up to? What are you up to, Franklin? As you can see, that little cage had a little water, a little land, broke it. It broke out, so who knows? Who knows what's out there now lurking in the Dinkum? But as you can see, we got other little sections now. And now while we get to talk about the design aspect of what she's doing here, I love it. I love the iron path. I love the way she's using the cobblestone as a fence border on the top. Also the cement walls, as it's just really nice. And then the enclosure. And like I mentioned, it really did remind me of the first Jurassic Park movies, and it's just such a great take. And, but this is an experimental area. So this might not be for everybody. I know a lot of people, a lot of people don't like to hunt the animals in Dinkum. They want to protect them, and this might not be for you. So, but as a design, the way she created this world, right? The way she's creating her story of Franklin is truly amazing, and I love it. I just love the take and just the way everything is built to such a great way to really feel like this is a research facility. They're doing experiment. It feels very private. It feels very industrial. It's such a great job. And Normal Heart, you did amazing in this area, and I think a lot of people will appreciate a build like this. They're gonna take it to the next level. They're gonna do their own style, and if not, they may copy it completely. And that's what we're here for, right? To inspire the next generation, the new people that are coming into Dinkum. And amazing. It's just amazing job. And I want to say it again, such a great job telling a unique story for Franklin. Okay, so now we get to the bank area, and the bank is one of those things, most people just put them down. You don't have to do something big for the bank. Some people do. Some people go all out and they make something amazing and big. But I like this take. And one of the things I really like about this design, it gives it that little elegance. But if you don't want to do something big, it's nice and small. And it's the way she did the stairs all the way around. It's like a little pyramid. And then in the corner, she added the beautiful flower boxes that matches the bank, and it's just amazing. Just those little details really brought this build to life to me, and amazing. And that's something that is hard to do, to go in such a simplicity way to make everything so functional. And then on the side over here, we have like these unique areas that I love seeing on islands. We have a little outdoor bookstore out here, and you got your stalls, you got your register, you got your books out here in the bookshelves. Really well done. Like, I seriously, this is such a good way to build something outdoor, to give it that little extra push to the design that people are making. And I hope that this also brings more ideas for other people to be like, what, I want to make more outdoor bookstore. I want to make more outdoor flea markets, because that's what makes a town, right? These are real places in real towns that if you go to those towns, they have that, and you visit and you get excited. So why not build it in Dinkum, right? Truly an amazing job. So, okay, so we're gonna go over here, and as you can see, we're gonna go to the next area, the next NPC. But look at how beautiful this big dock area is for the furniture store. This is really amazing, beautiful. And not just that, but once we turn the camera like this, now there's the furniture store over there. This is so good. This just looks fantastic. I just love it. And the brick on the floor, the brick building with the hardwood, all of that, the tree, the composition, the flower bed, all the stalls, all the fish, the glow buttons on the top. I mean, take a look at this, and don't forget to slow it down, take those pause, take those screenshots if you love this, because is worth building. It's worth it. But look at the front of this building. Look at this water coming down right over here. As we take the turn, we get more stalls. And of course, the fish. Come on, come on. It's Noble Heart. Of course, there's gonna be fish over here. Plus, it also it's the fish festival season, so she loves to celebrate. But now look at this, how we go in. I love the festoon lights, love the feel, and then we get different department showcasing the furniture in Dinkum. Now, this is something that many people love to do. Many people love to showcase every item of furniture, clothing. They like to make showcase room, and I like what she's done here. Now, one of the things that I really love is the two-tone floors. You go with the palm wood and then you go with the gum wood on the top. That's really good. I really like how she's done that. Over here, look at this. It's all gum wood, but then the steps are all palm wood. I mean, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Different ways, different way to approach builds and design and color combination. Really good. Love the tonal effect over here. And once again, it leads to another furniture showroom. Now this one is for special people. It says no entry, but she said that I was allowed because I'm just showcasing. She said I was, I can't afford what's over here. but she said I could show it. But then we go to the other side, and one of the other things that I wanted to look at is not just a showroom that she did, but also look at the elevation of each of the stages. I love that. You got the ground floor, then you got first, then you got kind of like a second and a third floor. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Once again, and every showroom was very different layouts, a unique taste to each and every room. And sometimes that's not easy to do. Sometimes we just want to create a room and then duplicate it, and it would look just as good if you duplicate 4 rooms. But she went the extra mile and created 4 different showrooms like that. Okay, now the other thing, like as you see over here, the back end of this building, look at this beautiful, again, water fountain, waterfall design. The water in Dinkum, it just keeps getting better and better and looks absolutely stunning. And then we get this little like recreational area out here as well, selling coffee. Come on, outdoor coffee. You've been there. You've gone to those places where they're selling. You got the stalls, or you got like the food trucks and people are making coffee. And that's the idea that she's bringing over here. As the same thing over here, we got like a lemonade stand. Look at all the barbecues right in the middle because they're grilling. It's kind of like a festivity. There's a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of celebration, and this what makes these ideas and this build so good. We got beautiful sitting area as well, the beautiful grass, the beautiful trees. Now over here, I love this beautiful wall of trees, and as you can see, they're alternating between the pine and the blackwood trees, pine, blackwood trees. You can see the hedges in the back, you can see the bushes in the front, then you get the flower box buried down one level, and then bunch of beautiful flowers. Absolutely stunning wall, just stunning walkway. And then over here you get the building on the side with all the letters. And again, I love the way she did this, every space of the letter, and then you got this waterfall coming down. Absolutely gorgeous, just gorgeous. It's very unique. I've not seen one done like this. So to me, this was a first, and I think many people will follow up on this because it's nice. It's truly nice. Okay, so one of the other things now that we're gonna go is to this kind of like sport arena. I love when people make up their own games in Dinkum. I think that's one of the best things in Dinkum is like I mentioned earlier, you can tell a story, right? You're telling a story just from Franklin or for any NPC. You can tell a story for your island. You can put a theme to your island. But then it comes to the games that people like to make up for Dinkum, and that's one of the great things. And people love to build arenas like this. And this was very unique because it's for a game that she just invented, as you can see. And it's really great. So you got your core, you got your locker rooms, you got your entry level. I love the locker room idea. Look at this. Look at that. We got little locker rooms with using the wardrobes for you can change, you can pick your team, and then you got the team entrance right from the floor, and when the game's over they can go out. That's so nice. Thinking about the entries. You're right, coming in for the players, and here it is, Noble Heart showcasing. How will you play the game, where you shoot the ball for the scoring. That what makes it really special. And think about it. Think about it as you see this. Think about maybe a new game that you can invent for Dinkum using things that we have and what kind of arena you can make. Maybe another type of racing. Maybe another type of, using the ball. We got the flying disc. We've seen that in other islands, the bow and arrow. There's so many things now that we can do in Dinkum more and more. And who knows what the next updates will bring that people will use to make new mini games. And that's, it just makes Dinkum even more excited and more amazing. With, like I said, with each update, the game just keeps getting better and better, more bigger, more elaborate, more ways to design, more ways to decorate, and just to do amazing things. Just to do amazing things, and let people's imagination really take over. And that's, I will say it again, that's what makes it super special. Okay, so then we get the back end of the arena, and again, we got all these beautiful green signs, and I was asking her, and that's to write in maybe the type of game, maybe what's going on or what's coming over. That's, again, use your imagination where you want that. But I like that she added those, because instead of being just a white wall, you can have the signs, and then whenever she writes something in there, it's gonna be very nice. Okay, so now we get to an area where we got kind of like a little petting zoo in many in ways, and we're gonna see as we walk this area. Now this is a big area, but you see the little babies. This is so cool. It's like I love again, this is not unique. We've seen this in other islands, but everybody does it a very unique way. And then we have like a little baby nursery, petting zoo, whichever way you want to call it, and people can feed. You got the machine. They're using the gacha machine as the feeders, so you can put some money, you get food, and then you feed them, and using the plushies in this way. And I'm hoping that we get more and more plushies like this in the game, as they keep adding more animals, hopefully, into the game. We get more plushies, so people can continue to do amazing things like this, because it truly is wonderful. It's wonderful. I love these ideas, just the way people build it, and the way she's using all the items as we walk in it, the way she's fencing it in, and the way she's leaving the ground very natural, right? Because a lot of these places, when you go, it's like this. Most of the time, it's more dirt and a little bit of grass, because the animals are walking there all day, and people are walking. There's a lot of foot traffic, right? So I love the way she did this. Now we even got the Christmas ones. Come on, this, the next generation of the flying reindeers for Nick, if you know what I mean, then and then we got a little photo section. Now we're gonna walk it from the front, so you can see each of the stores, again, with their own names, with their selling stuff. You got your ice cream stalls, you got your food stalls, all of it. You got your souvenirs, selling t-shirts, it's great. Oh my goodness, look at that. We got the GerseGames stall right over there. Thank you, Noble Heart. Thank you so much, Noble Heart. Oh my goodness. And look at this. Again, I love these ideas. I love all these takes, the way the fence tune lines, the walkway, everything looks so good. Now, another thing that I really was loving about this little section is these corners right over here. Love, and I will say it again, I love these corners. These corners with all this water is absolutely beautiful. It gives us something else, and I can't even explain what it makes me feel when I see these corners. I just love how blue it looks and surrounded with this greenery, but it's more of the blue. That blue really calls out, and maybe because it's the way the contrast with the dryness of this area that we're on. So, and that could be the case, but it really stands out, looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. And then I love, as we're walking through here, because this is like kind of like the seating area, picnic area. So you're here, you're doing your petting, then now you're hungry, you want to sit over here and still watch the animals. I love that combination. I love that. But again, it's getting to the other side where we got the other corner, like you see. And again, that beautiful blue, I love the design of the corners. I really do. I love the tree where it's at as well, and you can walk around it. The tree's buried just one little lower, so give it a little depth instead of keeping everything flat. It's amazing. Noble Heart, you went beyond, way out and beyond of all of this. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, this is a really cool little area right here. So we got a hand wash station right over here that you can wash your hands after you pet out this animal. And that is so clever, using one of the items that we got on the last update, and now being able to incorporate it here, wash your hands, is it's amazing. It's amazing. That's why, tours like this, it really opens your minds. It just makes you think beyond of what you are doing. Okay, so now we get to this other area. Now, some of these areas are still like she may be working on it, as you can tell, but we get to this little section over here, the little orchard. And I love the orchard area, so you got your coconuts, you got your different fruit trees, and then we're gonna walk this walkway over here later. Like, look at this. Look at that. I love the way the walkways look with all the festoon lights. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And there's the wall, the beautiful wall that we talk about later, right? That is on the other side that we saw, but now this is on the inside. So she duplicated it in one side and on the other side. And the festoon light walkway, it's one of my favorite things that people do. It's such a beautiful walkway. And at night, it looks absolutely stunning. That we're gonna get a shot of that at night, But look at the orchards, the way they made. I love the way we got baskets, we got crates, we got the fruit crates as well. And every orchard that people are doing now, they're adding so much more elements, and more stories. Some people are using even the steps, to make it feel like you're climbing up into the tree. Like, there's so many amazing orchards and ideas and uniqueness that people keep doing every single day in this amazing game, and I love it. So now we get to another home over here. We got a beautiful sitting area, and people can eat, and just a beautiful deck. And I love, like, all these decks are a little bit elevated and then you come down. I like when people do that in their islands. Just going up one level, coming back down. It just feels like your island is alive, right? Now, it's not easy to do sometimes because you don't know when you need the elevation or not. So hopefully tours like this, as you're seeing it, really helps you out. And as you can tell, the orchards, I dug down one, so she went the opposite way, right? So we go up in some areas, and then on the orchards we actually go down. So when you walk around the orchard, you're a little elevated. It's everything. It's that composition, right? It's different, it's unique, but at the same time makes it really special. Now, when we come out here, we have again another beautiful outdoor sitting restaurant. I love the elegance here. I love the carpet. I love the red umbrellas, all the red flowers. I like the uniqueness of the table. I like the chairs. The chairs are so nice for this area, and it's an outdoor. We got a beautiful stage area over there. Hey, it's so thought out. It's so well thought out. You get your privacy because you got all that tree wall back there, so you don't see the other side. Come on, come on. She's doing amazing things. Amazing thing. You got your lights, you got your spotlights, and then over here we got another kind of like more if you finish eating but you don't want to leave, or maybe this is just the waiting area as waiting for people to leave. So we even have that over here, and again, the furniture matching the other furniture on the other side. Truly, truly beautiful. And then when we go back here, then we go to the kitchen little area. And I like it. It's a little cafe, al fresco cafe, right? Outdoor sitting cafe, restaurant style. And then we got the beautiful kitchen area where everybody's cooking and preparing. Then you got your little drop off for dog where people are bringing in, because there's no road coming over here, so you gotta bring everything in through the river. So where they're delivering all the crates of food and fruits. So well thought out, so well thought out. Okay, so now we get over here. So we got houses over here. We got another sanctuary over here, and again, beautiful ways. If you look at all the details, the way she's burying everything, the flower boxes over here, alternating the stuff. Look at the little farm over here. Again, looking amazing. I love the little green archway to lead you through the walk. That is such an idea. So you don't see that a lot in farms, and I really like how she did that there. That's just really good. Now, there's still a couple of things that she's doing in this island. She's moving her home. She's building a home with her sister. So there's a lot of stuff that in the future, in another tour, we may come back and show. But some of the stuff of her personal stuff, are in the works, right? So here is a beautiful shot at night, walking through the festoon lines. We're back on the orchard, heading to the other side. But you know you needed to see this, because you need to appreciate it. And then now, if you look at the mini map, we got a little heart. And then on the top is a little picture area. And I love this. You know, uh, we don't do this enough. We don't do this enough. We need to make more picture perfect areas like this. Now, as you can see, the camera doesn't zoom in too well in focus, but it goes to us kind of close still to be focused. So it's such a great way. I think more people need to do more camera spots. And then we get to her beautiful farm early in the day. And look at this. I love the sprinklers. I love seeing the windmill, all the water tanks. Look at the farm. I love this take of the farm. And if you're looking for ideas for a farm, this is your chance to take those screenshots, because look at this. Now, one detail that we need to talk about already is that the farm is, again, like the orchard, is sunken down one level. And I kind of liking it. I want to say I'm digging the style and the uniqueness of this. Be it dug down once, I just feel like it does gives us something. And then when you're walking on top, I don't know, I liking it. And now look at all the separation between all the beautiful vegetable. And now the great thing with the old season, they can stay like that forever. And we gotta say thank you, James, for giving us beautiful aesthetic farm that we can keep like this forever. Now, the most important thing, though, don't forget when you're building farms to put those scarecrows, because enough birds will come eat your crops. So even if they're supposed to be there forever, don't forget that birds can eat your crops. So important. And as you can see, we got more stuff over here. We got more stuff for the farming, to make fertilizer. We got the beet stump. We got kegs on the other side. So the whole composition of all of this is, again, you can make a big farm, small farm, medium-sized farms, and everybody has their own way. So when you're creating yours, create it your way. If you want to make it big, make it big. You want to make it small, make it small. If you want to make it just of one specific type of crop, then do that. It's okay. You could be a master carrot farmer, and that's all you care about. You don't care about any other vegetable. All you care about the carrot. So let's do it. Make it happen. Build that carrot farm bigger than anything we've ever seen in Dinkum. But if also you want to do a lot of vegetable, then feel free to do that, right? Okay, so now we get to the rain area with this flowers. And look at this. This is so absolutely beautiful. And you know what I like most about this is the copper pot and that beautiful flower. I forgot the name of the flower, but we don't use it a lot, but it looks stunning. I love the way it looks in the copper, because you kind of see more of the combination actually works. And I'm so excited because I think I want to use that in that combination. I don't know, it's that brown and the copper and the little pink on the top. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I love it. Okay, so now when we come over here, you gotta check out this bridge system over here. Now we've seen something similar to this in other islands. A bridge intersection. I like the way she did hers too. And what I like, one of the things I like is what she did on the bottom. That looks really good, and we're gonna walk that. But this is an area where all these bridges are connecting, and then takes you to different parts of the island. And I love when people do this. This is just, to me, I love this. Every time I see one, I love it. I love the feel of it. I love the way people do it a little bit different. They bring their own take, and as you can see here, we got glow buttons, just to illuminate more the area. We got signs telling you where to go. But what I like is the base of this area, right? So because a lot of times we just live on the water, and that looks good too, but I like what she did here. I really like that there is a base of the bottom, and that you can decorate it. You can put more stuff there. She made it very pretty, very elegant, adding extra greenery and adding that extra red for the pop. And as you can see, it's on the other side of the bridges, the other side, and everything is just connecting to each other beautiful. Noble Heart, once again, still in the show as we tour her island. It's just absolutely lovely. And then we get to another pool area, and look at this. I love illusions like this. It's just the way the water, and it just keeps going down, but then you got another level of water. You got the step system, and all of it, and the marble surrounding it looks really good, and this is a very different style of pool, but at the same time you got your recreation around it, you got your seating, you can lay on the towels, you got a beautiful, if you're having an activity, maybe you're celebrating your birthday or somebody's birthday anniversary party, it's all here. You can celebrate in style, there's so much. And then we get a beautiful entryway again from the river. I love that there's a lot of ways. If you're traveling to the river, you can get to a lot of this area, and there it is right here. Park your boat, get to the stairs, and go up. Is well thought out. Again, well thought out the way you travel this island. So then we get to Tresplay. So the Tresplay is just a little building, as you can see. But when you come to the side of the building, you're gonna get to an area. Again, a lot of people love to do this, displaying things, displaying clothes, making an outdoor furniture store. And look at this. And now on a very unique thing that she did here is using actually the iron pad as the showcase tables. It really pops. It makes things stand out. Maybe this is something that we all need to kind of try, because it really makes things stand out. Look at the spacesuit. Like, it pops. I really like it. Like, it really shines. I like it. I like it. So if maybe you like it too, maybe you give it a try, but and then surrounding little wall. And this one's simple. We seen people that display every single item, right? Every single item. And they're humongous builds. But I like what she did there. It's very unique, very nice. And then over here, I love this arrangement of the trees and the way the flowers are buried. Love the view from over here. Seeing that bridge from this far away. Oh my gosh, I just love that. I love viewpoints. I love when you can see something from one island, see it to another area. It's just very nice. Now this I like over here. So we get to this bridge over here, right? So one side you see the fencing over here, but then we can come down here and again come down, and we have another access. So again, if you're traveling and you see over there you have another access to that piece of land, but you come over here, I don't know, I like this. I never thought about in the middle of the bridge doing a little staircase system. I think this is smart, and may help you on the story that you created for your own island. And again, it gives it that uniqueness that I think is so important in every island. Okay, so we come over here, and this is the future side of Sister Island. So like I mentioned earlier, there's some sections on this island that they're being moved. Celestina and Novohar are getting together and created her sister island. So that's going to be special. That is going to be very special. So they're moving houses and sisters, because there's another sister that's also joining the festivities on their work. So yeah. Okay, so we have a beautiful house out here. As you can see, very well decorated. We got a beautiful outdoor patio system, sitting down, beautiful deck surrounded with the hedges, and a fully decorated a little home, And this is beautiful, if you're looking for ideas for those guest homes. Very nice. Now, if in the future Dinkum, we're getting actual dividing walls inside the houses. The house is getting another upgrade. So, yeah, just wait. Future decoration home houses inside of Dinkum, it's gonna be amazing. Some people are gonna do amazing things, and I love this view. I love standing right here and feeling that bridge. That's really cool. Okay, so one of the last areas that we forgot to look at when we were way over here is the freely offering only. So this is where the Freelies are at. This is their habitat over there. But I love that she made this big entryway, right, for them. So that's like a sanctuary. So there's Freelies over there, just being safe is their sanctuary. And we have this beautiful entryway. Really love this. And look at the tiki torch and all of that. And then on the outside, surrounding the Freely area, so people can come over here, they can sit, they can, have some food, have some great time. And then we have a platform that overlooks over here. So as you can see, the Freely Sanctuary is right there on the other side, on our right. Then in front of what was like the little petting zoo area, and then it's just everything. It's just everything, and all of it's just the final touch. And I love this beautiful platform to look at. I love the design. It just, you got both ways to come in, and then it's flat at the end. Really nice. And then over here, it just leads to future project areas she's saving for, to see what she's gonna do next when the next thing they come. So all of this other land over here is going to be for future projects. So that's going to be exciting because that means I will be back one day to explore what's new, especially on Sister Island. Because aren't you curious? I'm curious. We want to see what Sister Island is going to be all about. I think it's going to be super special. Three sisters working together, building their Dinkum Sister Island. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous and absolutely stunning. But guys, we made it to the end of the tour of Noble Heart Island, the sister of Celestina. We are so happy to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come over, showcase your island, inspire other people that are playing Dinkum, and I hope that everybody enjoyed it and got so much inspiration, so many screenshots for your future islands endeavors and creations and design in this amazing game that we love, Dinkum. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you next time. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.